Why, hello there. I've just been dispatched to Mr. Singh here, who is a 70-year-old male, chief complaint being some sort of collapse from chest pain. I've come in, I've got my PPE gear on. The scene appears safe to me. No dogs, guns or gang members. Well, the gear I've brought in is my monitor, my oxygen, my suction, and my first response pack. I've also got some drugs with me. Hello, Mr. Singh. How are you feeling today?
So sore.
Not too good, I see. I'm just going to get my legs ready to go on. Right, so, Mr. Singh, talk to me about what's happened today.
Oh, my chest is just really sore.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, I was just sitting down and I felt really dizzy and I might have passed out, I think. And my chest was just so sore.
Yeah, well, you're looking very pale and clammy. Very, very, very obvious of what's normally a cardiac type issue. Do you have any cardiac history?
Oh yeah, about 5 years ago I had an MI.
Really?
Yeah.
An MI. Does this feel similar to when you had that?
No, it feels different. It's still really sore though.
Yep. What medication are you on?
Oh, I'm on Celestral and aspirin, I think it is.
Have you been taking them correctly?
Yeah, of course I have. Don't want to get more sick, do I?
Right. Just get a feel of his heart rate there. That's very quick to me. It's looking a bit like VT. So do you have any history of VT at all?
Not that I know.
Sorry, I'll take a cardio. Right. Let's have a quick listen to your chest.
Check patient.
Right, I am hearing what may be some sort of a wet lung sound happening there. Just get a quick blood pressure on it. Let's try and get that. Try some pebbles on before I do that. Oh, still some VT there. So there's a few differentials here that
Check patient.
that could be happening for Mr. Singh. So what we have is things like electrolyte imbalances, hypocalcemia, magnesia, phosphate problems. He could have some sort of toxicity issue from his medications. His cardiac enzymes might be out of whack. So when we look at this, we like to try and differentiate to make sure it's not something like SVT with aberrancy. So SVT responds differently. It's usually best treated with AV blocking drugs, where VT can have some hemodynamic deterioration with those. So if in doubt, it's best to treat as VT. We can look at that. So he is typical VT, so over 35, previous MI. If we got a 12 lead on him, which I'm quite confident would come back as absence of something like a bubble branch block. He's probably going to have extreme axis deviation, something like RSI, tall rabbit ears going on. I'll just run that and I will construct. 81 calls comms.
81, go ahead.
Could I get a R50 please, just for a status 1 conscious VT, thank you.
Roger that.
Right. There's a lot of odds. Just going to take a quick temperature on him. So I'll just get that temperature. Cool. So that comes back as 37. So now I'm just going to have a look at my cardioversion checklist. what's going on there. While I do that, I'm actually just going to prepare for a resus in case the first happens. Got my bag and mask, got my pads on, got my suction out. I'm just going to prepare for an IV as well at the same time. So cardioversion checklist. I've confirmed that is VT. I've got my pads placed on correctly. My defibrillator is in manual mode. I'm just going to select the limb lead with the highest heart rate. Great. Minimising artifact. Make sure everything's looking good. These are all clipped in correctly. And I'm going to put that in synchronised mode. Great, so I've got my triangles coming up at the top of every QRS. So now I'm just going to put a line in this to see, just to give a wee bit of analgesia. So have you got any allergies to anything? No. Great, so I've got my sharp skin coming in. So I'm going to decide to give him fentanyl today, because his blood pressure, it's a bit low. It's about 70/40 at the moment. This. So I'm just going to have a sharp scratch coming in one moment. Right. Just going to clean that site. Right. Right, sharps out. Right. Just get my lower plug out. Everything else is prepared and my flush is ready to go. Alright, so sharps out. Sharp scratch in 3, 2, 1. Right, I've got flashback. Shrink that off this. Tampon over there. Straight into my sharp spin. Take it down, just start holding that down. I want to do this rather quickly. It's because he is rather compromised. He's very pale, very clammy. He's can hear a wee bit of edema in his lungs. Just flush this. So blood pressure is also quite low. Yeah, so he needs to be cardioverted really. Oh. Just try this tegaderm on, just have a look around. Just take that down for now. Oh. So I'm just going to draw up fentanyl, normally 10 to 50 micrograms for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm just going to use 40 because he is quite old and frail, and I do want to have him quite sedated, but not too much for him. So I've got fentanyl, 100 micrograms in 2 mils. It expires the 30th of the 9th, 2016.
Fentanyl, 100 micrograms in 2 mils, expires 30th of September 2016.
Right, and that is 2 mils, so I'm just drawing that up into 8 mils of saline, so I'll be able to give him 4 mils, which is 4 micrograms. Just put that. Right, I'll just put that onto my sharp spin. Let's put that. Right. So I've drawn that up. So I'm doing 4. Alright, so that should feel slightly better. I'll just flush that, and that is very, very quick acting one. Cool. I'll just keep hold of both of those in case on the off chance I have to cardiovert him again. Also, we're giving him adequate analgesia. Confirmed there's some of every QRS. Yes, I'm happy with that. The patient has received adequate sedation. The jewels are on full, and I am going to charge the defibrillator. I'm checking everything is clear first. There's actually no one else around. Right, so sharp shot. I've kicked in by now. Shot delivered. How are you feeling now, sir?
It's feels sore.
There appears to be no rhythm change there at this point. I do strongly suspect we're going to have to do this one more time. Just listening to his chest. Still got adequate breath sounds there, quite shallow though, a wee bit wet sounding. Do you have CHF, sir?
No.
No? I believe in your discharge letter I saw in the fridge, I think you did. You got quite wet lung sounds there.
I don't know if they call it CHF, but I don't know.
Alright, I'll just get another blood pressure. Heart rate's still the same. And even got one regular. I've got one there, it's still very fast. Yeah, so it's still in BT unfortunately. Alright, so I'm just going to give you a wee bit more pain relief and we're just going to have to try that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just clean that site off. They're still reasonably feeling the effects of my last one fentanyl. I'm just going to give them 30 micrograms this time. Here we go, sir. And I'm going to flush it. And check my checklist again. Right. So. Great. Now this time we just have to go back to check pads. Right, back into synchronised mode. Right, and I'm getting my triangles at the top of each QRS complex. I'm happy to charge that. Everyone is clear. Clear, clear, clear. Standing back. Charge. Alright, that shot was delivered. Just going to start to reassess again. So are you with us?
Yeah, I am.
That's actually a much better looking rhythm there. I do just want to check his SpO2. That appears quite low to me. So I will just put some nasal problems on him for now. Actually, he is looking quite low on oxygen. Oh, I don't need to. Right, so I'm actually just going to put this reservoir mask on him. Here we go, sir. Get running, get that bag inflating. I'm just going to reassess all his vitals again. We're going to transport quite quickly to hospital. And just keep an eye on his vitals. We'll do another 12 lead to see how things are looking.